Hi, my name is Emily Gile, and this is why I'm cool. I'm a military brat, and I was raised basically on an airplane, moving around every 4 to 5 years, and sometimes in even less than that. I've even lived somewhere for only about 6 months of my life and then was moved again. Iowa is my eighth state that I've lived in, and I've also lived in 3 different countries. I've visited so many places that I've lost count on my fingers and toes. And instead of asking where I have been, you almost have to ask where I haven't been to get a shorter answer. But how does this make me cool aside from all the traveling? Because let's be honest, that's pretty darn cool. I've swam by the Red Sea and sat on the pyramids of Egypt, and many people my age can't say they've actually done that. The coolest part, I believe, though, is that I've got such an open-minded way of thinking from all of my experiences. Visiting and living in multiple cultures means that sometimes I was the minority, and that means that my family and I would have to be quick thinkers and kind of do a semi-lifestyle change. And we don't really get that in America because we're kind of a melting pot. You kind of accept everything. But an example is that I lived in Egypt. They're largely Muslim and they're completely conservative. And America is more lenient on everyone's different perspectives. But they weren't. So we did a little bit of a lifestyle change, and I'm honestly a quicker thinker now after that experience. And you just didn't want to stick out. And you don't really ever stick out here in America. So it was a very interesting experience. But it was a good one. And I learned so many useful things about different lifestyles. I learned about different cultures, how Europeans act as opposed to how Americans act, to opposed to how Egyptians act. It's actually more different than a lot of people would think. And it opened my eyes to the rest of the world. And I've since learned to take everything with a grain of salt, honestly. A little cliche, but you have to understand everyone and let everyone show you their perspective before you can just enforce your own. And that's how I am. And I chose that I needed to be more open-minded, and I think everyone else would benefit from being open-minded or learning about this or even traveling the world and taking those experiences, because everyone can travel the world. What you have to do is take your experiences to heart and fix the way we think, because most people aren't open-minded, and that's what makes me cool, is that I am, truly am. And on top of that, I've been all over the world, and that's really cool. Thank you.